couple of days. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Jim. K8H&K to WB8VMW. Everybody stay healthy, stay blessed. 73.
All righty, Elmer. Well, the word is there. So, if when you kneel down at night and you want to talk to the man, mention Elmer. So, everybody just do what they can. All righty. Good luck, Elmer. All right. Now we'll go down and we'll see how Randy's doing. KDA CFH WB8VMW. We'll say you had a good breakfast and you got 2 pups in the lap. I had 1,000 yesterday. What am I getting today, Randy?
KDA CSH. Good morning, Jim. Unfortunately, 0 today. Dogs let us sleep in, so I'm still in the kitchen trying to work on breakfast. So, late start to the morning, but I'm not begrudging it. I appreciate the extra sleep. Other than that, everything is proceeding along pretty good and looking like hopefully a pretty good day today. Back to you, Jim.
All righty, Randy. Well, you get Darla's breakfast ready, and them pups, they'll sit there and they'll wait for you, so you just get through your chores there. So I had 1,000 yesterday, and I got 0 today, so we'll make it for the 2 days. All righty, well, now, let me see. Well, let's try the other Mark out there and see if he's up and at it this morning. See how Sarah's feeling this morning. WB6, BJN, WB8VMW.
Hey, good morning, Jim. Good morning to everyone on the early bird session of the net here. Let's I'll go ahead and hope everybody's doing good. Doing good here. Currently, 30.30.3 on the barometer. Boy, that barometer's up. 30.30.3. Temperature, 50.2 degrees. I saw a low of 48 here early this morning. I think it was 48 degrees. So it's chilly this morning. It's gone up to 50 now. 91% on the humidity. 48 degrees on the dew point. Last lightning strike has been 2 weeks ago, so it's been a while without lightning or thunder. Northeast 1 to 2. No rain today, no rain yesterday. We had a high of 72 yesterday, expecting a high today of 69. Chilly, almost chilly. 69 for a high. It's going to be a beautiful fall day. And I'll talk more about the weather on my round during net. And so we'll do that. Sarah is got a little headache this morning, Jim, but she said she thinks she'll get over it. It's not a big deal, but she's doing overall pretty good. So she's laying in just a little bit this morning. She usually has a little headache in the morning, then it goes away. She took something for it. Back to you, sir. WB6BJN.
All righty, Mark. Well, you tell Sarah we wish that they're... Well, see, she has headaches. I used to have skull rheumatism because you got to have brains to have a headache. So I had skull rheumatism, and she's got a headache. So you tell her we wish her the best. All righty, we'll get to Miss Outlanders now. K5CFY WB8VMW. Good morning, Ray and Fred.
WB8 BMW K5 CFY. Good morning, all the netizens out there. Good to hear everybody. Been a lively bunch today, but not much going on here. It's 63 degrees, supposed to get in the lower 80s today, so looks like it's going to be a terrific Thursday. But good to hear you, Jim. Wave a hand there at Miss Judy, and I'm looking forward to the weekend. Maybe we're going to get to see if the guys from the Batfish can make contact with the Sierra Club on the cod. So we'll see how that works out, but looking forward to it. Catch you later, Jim. Thanks for doing what you do. K5CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, I'm also looking forward to the cod and the batfish. We get one of them. I'd like to get the cod, but they're awful close. And, it's only about a 30-mile jump. Sometimes the conditions let you jump pretty good, and sometimes you can't jump. You can jump 500 miles, but you can't jump a foot. All righty, Ray. You and Fred take care. All righty, now we'll go to Jacksonville, and they must have good weather. And they're way out on their walk this morning. And we're going to go for the short straw. WAJAX and K9LUCY probably out in front with, K8JAX trailing behind. So how am I doing this morning there, Rod or Wendy?
Well, good morning there, Jim. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian. I'm sorry, we're really not trying to confuse you. Rod's the NCO this morning for the net. So I'm taking Miss Lucy. We got out an early start, and we're moving along. She's having a good morning this morning, and we have 76 degrees down here in Jacksonville. And I just wanted to congratulate Mark on all those chess wins, and the prayers are going out for Elmer, and we'd like to know if Nick's out there, how Audrey's doing as well. But we appreciate your taking the net there, Jim. Thanks so much. We always enjoy hearing you. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All righty, Wendy. Well, that reminds me, we'll give him a call here. KD8SLG, WB8 VMW. Hey, Nick, if you're listening, give us a report on Audrey. How's everything with her?
WB8 VMW, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Jim. And all those other netizens out there early this morning. Audrey is alive and well and smiling and awake this morning. An unusual thing, her being awake this morning. It's kind of crazy that you can walk into a place and a couple hours later walk out after they cut open your back and move some hardware around. She's in good spirits so far, but I'm not sure that the anesthesia has worn off yet. So we'll find out later on. I just got that look. You know that look, Jim. So we're happy and waiting for Walmart to bring some groceries this morning. Thanks, Jim. WBA BMW, this is KD8SLG. Back to you, sir.
All righty, Nick. Yeah, I know how it is. When they done my back surgery, and I walked down the hall with them two nurses, and everything was fine. I said, well, I'll go home and go out and mow the lawn or, do something like that. And after I come back home and all the stuff wore off, I wanted to go back. First, I wanted to hit the two nurses that told me, see, there's no pain. And then I was going to go hit the doctor because he said, it's only 1 inch incision and, you can get right up and walk, But he didn't say that a week or a few days later when everything wears off, you're a cripple again. But the end result was great. I put up with my back problem, that sciatic, for I don't know how many years, and I don't have that. I just got the old man creaks and pops in the morning. But, yeah, I hope Audrey's turns out eventually as good as mine did. Okay, Nick, give her a kiss on the forehead from all of us. All righty, we'll see who else we can get here. We'll try Tom, KA8MNT, WB8VMW.
WB8VMW, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Fred. Excuse me. Good morning, Jim. Sorry about that. Everybody else is on the net this morning. Well, I just crawled out of one of the blankets, so I have an excuse, I think. Maybe. Let's see. First, the critters go. They're out. They're not out there tonight. It's still dark out. But I did take a glance out the window, and there's this real pretty looking red horizon out there where the sun is going to be popping up here pretty soon, so that'll be good. What I've got planned for today? Well, I get to go see your niece today. Yeah, the electrician for my heart. So we're going to go talk to her, see how things are going, and go from there. So that's about all I got planned for the day. So with that, I'll turn everything back over to you, Jim. This is KA8MNT, back to WB8VMW.
All righty, Tom. Will you tell Jenny that I've been trying to get a hold of her dad, and I lost his phone number, and the only one I got, it keeps putting me on some kind of another thing and then hangs up on me. Tell her to give me a call one of these days and give me the phone number of her dad up there so I can check with him. All righty. Well, it's about time for me to turn this over, and if I'm not mistaken, somebody said that Rod is going to take over for Mr. Chipper this morning. So if that's it, we're going to go to W8JAX, WB8BMW. And if you're running the net this morning, Rod, we'll turn it over to you. Otherwise, give it back to me and we'll find somebody else. WB8VMW.
Well, good morning there, Jim. This is W8JAX, and I am not portable pedestrian, which probably means I am running the net this morning. But and so thanks, Jim, for running the pre-net for us. As I always say, the Barometer Net would not be the same without you preceding it in the morning. And I'll get right back to you, Jim, in a moment. Don't go away. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater, 147 Mark 39 megahertz, with a PL of 114 Mark 8, along with Allstar Node 48496 and EchoLink Node W8WKY-R. This is a controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. All traffic should go through net control. Emergency traffic is welcome to break in at any time. This morning, your net control operator is Rod, Romeo Oscar Delta, and my call sign is W8JAX, Whiskey 8, Juliet Alpha X-Ray. And I'm the substitute NCO this morning for our vacationing Mr. Gary. And so let's go back to Jim, WB8BMW, for his final thoughts of the day before he exits for his bacon-flavored oatmeal. Jim, it's all yours.
All righty, Rod. Oh, before I forget it, I was going to ask Tom down there, MNT. A friend of mine at the local hardware store down there said that there was an order for 13 flashlights, the small flashlights. And I just wonder if that there was for the critters out in his backyard, since it's being dark. I'll have to ask him that tomorrow. Alrighty, Rod. Well, the crews out there is pretty organized, and they're pretty laid back, and I think they're ready to become official. So you, Wendy, Lucy, Missy, and the kids, of course, all have a great Thursday, and get ready and slow down for the weekend. Stay safe, stay well. We'll try it again tomorrow. WB8 VMW, back to net. Everybody take care, be nice.
Okay, Jim, hey, thanks for that. And again, thank you for your efforts in the morning getting the relays clattering and the repeater warmed up for us for the Barometer Net. And as Gary normally does, I'm going to start with a couple of our very regular mobile and short-time check-ins. First one on my list here this morning, who is a very, very short window, is Randy, KE8TLB. And VMM, you'll be on deck. Randy, are you in the break limo? How's Ray and you doing this morning?
Hey, good morning, Rod. And say hello to Wendy for me. She's such a groovy chick. I'm doing good this morning. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB. Just sitting here in the break limo, eating on some yogurt, and got a zucchini muffin. Very takes that zucchini and processes it and puts it in the freezer so she can make different stuff through the year with it. But going to finish up my yogurt, and I appreciate you getting me in, and you do a great job, and hope everyone has a great day. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB, 73. God bless everyone.
Okay, Randy, hey, thanks for checking in with me this morning, and you have a great day today, and please say hello to Ray for us. Okay, we're now going to go to Brian, KD8VMM. How are things this morning, Brian, on your commute?
Hey, good morning, Rod, everybody on the net. I had 42 degrees this morning. Everything's dry, and commute was fine. Smooth run into Akron. The only thing I seen was westbound right when you drop out of the Kenmore Lake. There was a couple trucks on the side of the road, but I don't know what was going on. It wasn't really holding stuff up, and sky's mostly overcast, broken, and a nice cooler weather for autumn here. So, and that's what I have. So, thanks for picking me up. Have a great day. Stay safe out there. KVMM, and I'll be clear.
Okay, Brian, hey, thanks for checking in with me this morning, and you have a great day, great work day. Okay, we're going to try one last call sign here, and that would be Thomas, KE8OWX, usually is on the road this time of the morning. Thomas, are you out there?
W8WKY.
Okay, nothing heard. So we're going to go on to, let me share with you the early bird list that I have. I have on my early bird list TD, CT, OZZ, PMI, AT, MMY, YMY, GXX, OG, SFS, HNK, ZSH, BJN, CFY, JAX, Miss Wendy. I have SLG, MNT, and on the blue screen I picked up WS and QFT. So that's on my early bird list, and I will get to this list shortly. You do not need to recheck now unless you need to get in quickly. So let's make a call for mobiles and short time check-ins. Please come now, slowly using your phonetic call sign followed by your alphanumeric call sign. And please wait for the beeps. I'll promise I'll leave plenty of time at the end for everyone to get recognized, and I'll ask for fill-ins at the end. Please, mobile and short timers, please come now, slowly with your call sign.
This is Kilo, Julia, 5, Delta, India Tango. This is KJ5, EIT. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Good morning.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8, VOX Scott, Vermilion Township, in and out this morning, Rod.
This is Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf, KD8 HAG, Tim, mobile, I'll be in and out.
KE8 QFT, Red and Medina, in and out.
Okay, let me see if I have it. Here is who I got. I've got DIT. I got VOX. Scott, thanks for your in and out there this morning. You have a great day. I've got HAG, who was also in and out, and Uncle Fred, QFT, who was in and out. I had those four I picked up. Who did I miss?
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, AF8, EOG, Pete from Leroy Township on a handheld.
Okay, very good. I picked up Pete, KF8, EOG, who is portable. And yeah, you just have a little bit of steam on your signal there, but 100% copy. And in fact, Pete, you would be the first one on my list here. And Matthew, DIT, you'll be on deck. So, Pete, how are things with you?
First off, for running this net, I enjoy listening to it pretty much every day. Not on here every day to talk because of my reception range. I'm waiting on a PT person to come to my house today. I've been bedridden since September the 5th due to left leg paralyzation. So they're working on me to get me moving so I can get back to work. So I'm going to enjoy the sunny day and some physical therapy to get me up and going again. Appreciate everybody out there. 70 degrees and back to the net control.
Okay, very good there, Pete. Well, hopefully your therapy's going well and you get back to work soon. So thanks for checking in with me this morning. We are now going to move over to Matthew out in Alkadelphia, Arkansas, KJ5DIT. How are things in Arkansas this morning, Matthew?
Things are going nice. Yesterday I went to Hot Springs, spent a little time. Realized it's definitely deer season. There are more trucks with trailers and paraphernalia to go deer hunting. You shake a stick at. That, and I saw about 6 dead deer on the roads here and there on the way. You can definitely tell it's that time of season. And there was even one that ran through town, and I probably missed it by about a half a block. Kids are up and moving, getting ready for school. So the day's starting well. Y'all have a good morning. 73.
Okay, Matthew. Hey, thanks for checking in with me this morning. It's always good to hear what's happening there out in Alkadelphia, Arkansas. You have a good day today, and we'll look forward to hearing you on future Barometer Nets. Okay, that is the end of that list of check-ins, mobiles, and short-time check-ins. We're going to start now with our early bird list. And let's start up with John out of Wadsworth, my fellow cruiser, W8TD. How are things with you in Wadsworth, John?
Well, good morning. WAJAX and the net. Whiskey 8 Tango Delta. All pretty well. Not too many emergencies right now that I'm aware of that need to be cleaned up before next week. Taxes, I didn't get them done, but this weekend will not be too late, so I imagine I'll try to button down and force myself to deal with that this weekend. Been busy plotting and scheming to put together some ultra-portable stuff to take with me. I'm going to try to smuggle some radio gear this trip. Never done that before. But we'll see. If the ship security is doing their job, the stuff will be confiscated before I make it on board. But I think I have an excellent chance at getting it returned before the end of the trip so I can use it. Otherwise, I'll get it back when I leave the ship, and I won't have got any value from all the effort of putting it together, so we'll see. I'll keep you posted. WJAX in the net, W8TD.
Okay there, John. Well, I certainly hope nothing gets confiscated for you, and I am anxious to hear how it goes, and because it might give me an idea there. So, and you mentioned about doing taxes. Well, that don't sound like fun, but enjoy the best you can. Hey, thanks for checking in with me this morning there, John. Next, we're going to go out to Craig, AA8CT. And Miss Nancy, if you're out there, you're on deck. Craig, how are things with you this morning?
W8WKY.
W8JAX, good morning, Rod. Hey, things are down here. We're a little cooler up here than you are down there, though. I had a balmy 44 degrees when I took the dogs out this morning, so yeah, it is fall in Ohio. But that's okay, because days like this, we're going to be looking back on saying, boy, I wish we'd have hung around at 44 rather than being at 10. Thank you for doing the net. We appreciate it, and you do a great job. And it's going to be a beautiful day. The sky is kind of beginning to light up here. You're already light because you get the light before we do now. And to all the barometer netters out there, I say good morning, and Have a wonderful day. It is a tremendous Thursday, and each and every one of you try and go out and make somebody smile because it'll make you feel better. With that, I'm going to turn it back to you because the list is nice this morning, and I am tickled to see that many people. So with that, this is AAHCT turning it back to W8JAX. Again, thank you. Say hello to Wendy. Heard her this morning, and of course, give Lucy a pat on the head. Thanks a lot, and have a great day, Rod. We'll see you down the log in 73s.
Okay, Craig. Hey, it's always good to hear from you. And yes, we are definitely warmer down here. I forget what Wendy said the temperature was. We're definitely in the 70s. I think we're going up to 81 today. And you are also correct on daylight. We are now beginning to have more daylight than northern Ohio here in northern Florida. You guys, of course, had more daylight, up to an hour more daylight in June. And now that's reversed, and we'll have about an hour more of daylight when we hit into December. So anyway, hey, thanks for checking in with me this morning, Craig. We're going to go next to Nancy and see how she's doing and how her shoulder's doing out there in Oklahoma. And Phil, if I don't know if you're out there, PMI. If you are, you're on deck. Miss Nancy, how are you this morning?
W8JAX, good morning to you, Rod, and of course to Wendy and K9LUCY and all the rest of the Barometer netizens from KI5OZZ. The shoulder is doing well. It still has a hitch in the giddy up, and I don't have 100% range of motion, but the range of motion is definitely improving as I work with it, and it's becoming less painful. And but it's one of those things where there's going to be a hitch in the giddy up, and there needs to be some popping and cracking and carrying on before it gets better for the day, if you will. So with that, I will pass it back to you, and you're doing fantastic. And thank you for taking over for the captain of the ship there. Appreciate it, and have a great rest of your net. Good morning, everyone. KI5OZZ, back to net.
Well, okay there, Miss Nancy. Hey, it's good to hear you're on well along on the road to recovery. A little bit yet to go, it sounds like, but I think that's to be expected, and you have a great day. Always good to hear from you, and I look forward to hearing you again on future Barometer Nets. Okay, we're going to try Phil. I don't know if we're going to get him or not. And then John AC8AT, you'll be on deck. Phil, are you out there? Okay, I suspected we probably wouldn't get him at this time of the morning. I did hear him on the pre-net, though. Okay, we're going to go out to John out there in the Elyria area and see what's happening there. And MMY, Chris, you'll be on deck. John, what's happening out in Elyria? Uh-oh, well, that's strike two for me here. So let's see if we can get Chris, MMY. I'm hoping he won't give me strike number three. And John YMY, you'll be on deck. Chris, KE8, MMY, are you out there? Okay, I just got strike number 3. So let's keep on going, though. Let's try for N8YMY. John, help me out here. Are you on the Barometer Net this morning? I heard you on the pre-net.
W8JX, N8YMY. Yeah, I'm here. I don't want to give you strike 4 there, that's for sure. Let's see here. 3 Johns in, 10 check-ins? I think I got to come up with a nickname there. But, yeah, everything's good here. Sun's out now, so I'm heading up to cut some grass at some of the athletic facilities today. So that's what I'll be doing this afternoon. And it was a little cool out here this morning, but it's all right. As long as the snow don't come, I'll be fine, because I'll be shoveling and pushing snow too. But you have a great day there, Rod. You always do a great job on the net, and we'll talk to you soon. 7-3s, N8YMY.
Okay, John, hey, thanks for checking in with me this morning, my Leonard Skinner fan there. So you have a great day out in the field there, and we'll look forward to hearing you on future Barometer Nets. Okay, we are going to go to Mark, our middle Mark, K4OG. Hopefully he made it into the coffee mill there this morning, the Kate building, as I recall. And Southern Mark, SFS, you'll be on deck. So middle Mark, how are things with you? And hopefully things are well out at the Cape.
W8JAX and K8JAX. Hello, Rod and Wendy. Yeah, man, you just hit a home run hitting my number. We're doing fine out here at Kate. I'm just daydreaming a lot, Rod, about doing the COD event and what our call sign's going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be the club call sign, and spotting for Jim, and top of the morning John, and dreaming about satellite contacts and how I can improve my rig. I'm just daydreaming at work. It's a good morning. I hope y'all have the same good morning, Rod. K4OG, back to net.
Okay, Mark. Well, daydreaming at work, there's nothing wrong with that. And I was listening a little earlier on the pre-net, and you were talking about satellites and so forth. That also is on my bucket list, to try to operate satellites. In fact, I just ordered and received a kit for auto tracking, for a small antenna to auto track satellites as they go overhead. So I'm anxious to get my soldering iron out and put that together and see if it works at some point. But that's probably a few months down the road. Hey, Mark, you have a great day. With that, we are going to go ahead to Southern Mark in Wadsworth, KE8SFS, and Elmer, HNK, you'll be on deck. So, Southern Mark, how are things in Wadsworth this morning?
Well, pretty much. And a little cool that morning. We got 41 degrees here. And, well, they say clear, but I look out there, and it looked like the sun is rising. You can see there are a few clouds in that. And it's supposed to get up to 60 degrees today. No rain in sight. That's good. Still like 39 degrees. And the wind is 6 miles per hour east-northeast. Gas price, it's coming down, is at $2.98 to 303 all around Wadler. And so gas is coming down. And let me drop that for a bit. Yeah, I don't know if Wendy told you, I hit a bid yesterday on the chess game. I won 5 games in a row and lost 2 games, so I did pretty good on the chess. And you were talking about Leonard Skinner. The one song I like of Leonard Skinner is Sweet Home Alabama, and I'm not from Alabama, but I like the song. Other than that, doing okay and everything. And just laying on my bed right here, listening to you guys talking, and doing okay. You're running the net pretty good today, Rod. So I'll give it back to you. Kia 8 Serpod Coast there.
Okay, Mark. Hey, well, congratulations on your success with your chess game there yesterday. Your chess games, I should say, there yesterday. I know you really enjoy chess, and something I haven't done for a long, long time. And I got to put that back on my bucket list to get involved with some chess matches as well. Hey, thanks for checking in with me this morning, Mark, and you have a great day. Okay, we're going to see if Elmer is out there. Maybe he's trackside, I'm not sure. Elmer, KE8HNK, are you out there? And any comments for the Barometer Net this morning? Okay, nothing heard from Elmer. So I'm going to hope nobody gets upset who is on the early bird list, but I'm just going to take a pause here and identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Morning Barometer Net on W8WKY Doylestown repeater 147 Mark 390, positive offset, PL code of 114 Mark 8. And also we're on Allstar Node number 48496 and EchoLink Node W8WKY-R. Your substitute NCO this morning is W8JAX. My name is Rod, Romeo Oscar Delta, and I'm subbing for our club president, our vacationing club president, Mr. Gary, AHCS, who is actually just a little bit south of me here in Florida, down in Daytona Beach. Daytona Beach is about an hour and a half south of Jacksonville. Okay, with that, I'm also going to do one other thing here. I'm going to just break and pause and ask for any mobiles or short time or quick in and out check-ins at this point. And so we're going to open it up right now, and then we'll get right back to our pre-check list. But I am going to open it up now to any short time, don't want to miss anybody, short time mobiles or in and outs. Please come now.
Copy November 8, X-ray, November Victor, 10-8, XNB, name is Jeff, and I'm mobile.
W8JX, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, Nick down the farm.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB John Mobile.
Foxtrot 8 Charlie, Foxtrot Charlie, Randy Jonesville, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 6 Peace on Earth Christian in Bass.
KD8 ZE Kilo Delta 8 Juliet Zulu Echo Carmelo Medina in and out.
Delta 8, Oscar Uniform Charlie, 88WC, Dale Solon. Good morning, in and out.
Okay, let me see if I have it. Okay, I picked up XNV, SLG, UIB, CFC, who was in and out. Thank you for your check-in this morning. I've got Christian, POE, JZE, Carmelo in Medina, in and out. Thank you for your check-in. And I've got Oscar Uniform Charlie, I believe. Who did I miss?
H&K Trackside Mobile.
Okay, and I picked up Elmer there, mobile. Okay, let's get to my mobiles here real quick. There were several in and outs, but let's go to our mobiles. The first one I heard was N8XNV. Jeff, how are you this morning? What comments do you have for the Barometer Net?
WH8JX in the net. This is November 8 X-ray November Victor. Good morning, Rod and everyone on the net. I'm currently headed to Edinburgh, PA this morning. Currently on 90 east by Conneaut area right now. It's 43 degrees in the truck. What's that? 43 degrees. Broken clouds right now. The sky's going to clear up on this way. And everyone have a great day and be safe. This is November 8 X-ray November Victor Beckman.
Okay, Jeff, hey, thanks for checking in with me this morning, and you have safe travels going over there to Edinburgh. Yeah, I'm very familiar with the Edinburgh area, and very pretty country over there. So, okay, we're going to move next to our next mobile here, who was John, KE8UIB. How are things with you this morning, John? Sounds like you might be on your way to work.
WA8JAX from KE8UIB. Good morning, Rod, everybody out there on the net. And yes, sir, I am doing this lovely drive from Massillon to Hartville. And you guys know I love to live that $5 dream, a nickel at a time. Hi. Got to work, unfortunately, to make that happen or hit that magical lottery ticket. In my case, I got to work. So I'm doing this lovely drive here, driving through Jackson this morning, and ironically, and just enjoying a high shade of gray, you guys. Running a couple minutes behind here. Traffic's a little bit heavy, but hey, I'm rolling along here, sipping on the coffee, listening to the net, trying to get the best start to the morning I can. So with that, you guys, this is KE8UIB. I will hand this back over to Net Control 73, y'all. Thanks for running the net, Rod. Great job with it.
W8WKY.
Okay, John, hey, thanks for checking in with me this morning, and you have a great day at work. I think earlier in the week I heard you were a little bit under the weather. It sounds like you're doing well now, though. So you have a great day. Again, thanks for checking in with me. Okay, let's go to our last mobile in that round. I think it was the last mobile. Anyway, let's go to Elmer, KE8HNK. How are things trackside there, Elmer?
KE8HNK Mobile. Good morning there. I can't think of your name or your call sign, but good to hear you on the radio there. I just got to see the local belt line here in Barberton shuffle down, pick up their cars, and take them back into the yard for the day. It's kind of one of the cool things in the morning. I get a chance to. Got a good picture of them with the sunrise and the Jeep in the foreground. So
It's going to be a pretty good day. Yesterday and this morning was a little bit rough, but it's just a rough patches to get going before I get to my next step in blessing. So just keep me in your thoughts and prayers and our family. And with that, I'm going to turn it back over to you guys, K8HNK, back over to Net Control.
Okay, Elmer, hey, it's always good to hear you in the mornings, and whatever your situation is there, our thoughts and prayers are with you, and hopefully everything turns out for good. And with that, let's see, we got next one on my list here is Mr. Nick, just Nick, KD8SLG. And earlier this morning, I heard that Audrey is recovering now. It sounds like at this point things are going well, and that is really good to hear. Over to you, Nick. What do you have for the Barometer Net this morning? And by the way, thank you to you and Gary for giving me this opportunity to be a backup NCO. I really enjoy it. Over to you, Nick.
W8JAX, this is KD8SLG. Probably 3/4 of a mile away from the node. I heard turkeys this morning, and I'm out looking for them. And I just heard them. They're kind of in range of be able to see them if they ever say anything again. And dude, you do fine business. Thank you for picking up. Fine business. Very well. I really can't believe that she's walking around the next day, or right afterwards, actually. So, it's going to be a while before she's back to normal, but yeah, been there, done that. And 73, all y'all. KD8SLG. Back to...
Okay, Nick, hey, good to hear from you this morning. You are definitely right on the edge of your node. You were dropping in and out. I probably got about 80% of your comments there, but anyway, it is good to hear that Audrey is on the road to recovery. So we only hope the best for her. All right, we're going to go to Christian, KF6 POE, Peace on Earth. Christian, how are you this morning?
This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth. And yeah, everything's going really well. Had a nice day off yesterday. Got to nap with the wife and the cat. Far too much. I don't know if you can call it far too much, but my back starts to hurt when I nap too much. But it was nice. And then we went to see my 98-year-old mother-in-law at the assisted living place, and I walked around a little bit while my wife and my mother-in-law were talking financials with a financial planner and stuff. And I walked around and I started to teach young nurses how to use an abacus. And I started playing with the abacus, and they're like, "Do you need help?" And I go, "No." And I'm remembering how to use an abacus and they're like, "Oh, I thought it was a child's toy." No, it's not a child's toy. It's a 1,000-year-old calculator, and here's how it works. And then I started explaining it, and it felt really rewarding to pass it on to a 20-something-year-old of how an abacus works, because now they just look on their phones, but if the phones go out, they have no ability to calculate. So it was a good day. Now I'm going back to work today, and I hope everyone has a good one. All the best. You're doing a great job, Rod. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6. Peace on Earth. Back to Net Control 73s.
W8.
Okay, Christian, hey, thanks for checking in with me this morning. And an abacus, I think you'd have to teach me that, too. I'm not sure. And I know I'm a lot older than you. I don't know that I've ever really used one, but it sounds like a lot of fun to be able to teach somebody how to use it. And you mentioned about your 98-year-old mother-in-law there who you were visiting 1 week from today. Actually, Wendy and I will be boarding an aircraft heading to Pennsylvania, and her mom will be 100 years old next weekend. So we're going to have a big party up there for her. Okay, we're going to clear with Christian then, and that, I believe, brings me to the bottom of that round. We're going to go back to the pre-net early bird list here, and I'm going to go ahead with seeing if Randy's still out there and how many pups may be on his lap at the moment. And BJN, Mark, you are on deck. So anyway, KD8, CSH, Randy, are you out there?
KD8, ZSH, good morning, Rod. Good talking to you. Yep, still here. Got 2 pups in the lap. Hopefully today will turn out as good as it looks like it's going to be. EchoLink's acting a little wonky this morning, kept kicking me off, so I don't know how long I'm going to be on, so I'll cut this short. You guys have a great day. Enjoy the day the Lord's given us, and please be safe out there. KD8, ZSH, clear, and back to that. 73s, everyone.
Okay, Randy, hey, good to hear, always good to hear from you on the Barometer Nets in the morning, and I always enjoyed hearing how many pups are on your lap there. And sounds like you've got 2 at the moment, so you're 1 shy of your maximum count. I think you have 3. All right, we are going to go to Clarksville, Tennessee, and another one of our marks in the morning here, and we're going to find out all about the weather nationally. And Ray, CFY, out in Oklahoma, you'll be on deck. Mark, how are you this morning?
I think you, I'm sorry, Rod, did you turn it over to me, WB6DJN?
That's affirmative. It's all yours.
Sir, sorry about that. I was gathering a little bit more weather information when you turned it over to me, and I have to listen. My computer has speech on it, so I had to listen. That's how I gather all my information, being a sightless amateur. Sorry about that. Good morning to you. You're doing a great job. Good morning to everybody out there on the net. And I'll start with my conditions here, and we'll go through a little synopsis of what we think is going to happen. 30.31 on the barometer, 30.31 and a half, 30.31.5 on the barometer, and it is steady. 50.2 degrees. I do believe I saw a 48 for a low, so it got chilly here this morning. 47 degrees on the dew point. Humidity, 89%. Last lightning strike was 2 weeks ago, so we haven't had any thunderstorms in a while. 3 gusting to 4 from the northeast on the wind. No rain today, no rain yesterday, and sorry to say there's no rain for quite some time expected. We have had an inch of rain this month so far, a little over an inch, so it's very, very dry right now, and it's going to continue to be dry. The story is over the upper Midwest, there's a compact low that could phase eventually next week with a extratropical low pressure area off the East Coast. and move up the coast of the Atlantic, that could produce a nor'easter-type condition if those two systems get together. Could bring a little weather to the upper Midwest, and then that dries out for the middle of the nation. The middle of the nation and the South, the story is dry after a little bit of rain maybe over the weekend for the upper Midwest. As high pressure starts to rebuild, we got high pressure that's dropped down out of Canada behind a cold front. That's why it's been chilly. Frost warnings in much of the Great Lakes area, and that will happen again this evening. But things will start to warm as that ridge goes away, moves off to the north. Then another ridge eventually starts to move into the middle part of the nation from the west, from off of the Rockies. And as it does so, that's going to warm things up. In fact, for us down here in the mid-south, they're calling for no rain for the foreseeable future. And when I hear no rain for the foreseeable future, folks, the models are saying it's going to be this high-pressure area coming in from the west is going to be with us for quite some time, and that could very well increase drought conditions to severe levels over the next period of time. Let me take a break. Rain, let's go to the west. Let's go out west to California. There could be a major system shaping up out there for next week. They've also got moisture from tropical storm now Priscilla, which is feeding a low that's going to give the western deserts, places like New Mexico and Arizona, some heavy rain over the weekend. California gets a system that comes in from the north, could bring snow to the Sierras, and could bring heavy rains to some wetting rains to California. So everything's flipped upside down. The east is dry, and the Midwest is dry, and out west is wet. The tropics, we've got Jerry and the Leeward Islands, should become a hurricane today. We've also got another system in the Bay of Campeche. I'll update that for tomorrow. That has a possibility of becoming something for southern Mexico. But nothing major for the United States at this point in time. Back to you there, Rod, and you're doing a great job. The WB6BJN is clear, and we will be back tomorrow. Good morning.
Okay, very good there, Mark. I always appreciate hearing about the national weather outlook there, and always, of course, living here in Florida, always interested to know about the tropics, and we've certainly been skirting any major issues down here in Florida this year, unlike last year. So anyway, you have a great day, and thanks for checking in with me. We're going to go out to Tulsa, Oklahoma next, and Miss Wendy, KAJAX, will be on deck here. Ray, how are you and Fred doing out there in Tulsa?
JAX and the net. This is K5CFY. Good morning, Rod. Doing a great job there, filling in for the captain there, but while he's on vacation down there in Florida. But anyway, good to hear you, Rod. Wave a hand there at Miss Wendy coming up. And I guess give Miss Lucy a scratch on the ear there. I'm sure she likes that. Fred certainly does. And not much going on here. No rain in sight. Looking forward to the... Well, we have a club meeting Saturday morning for the RCWA club, and then we're going to try to get the guys from the Batfish to make contact with the guys from the Cod. So we'll see how that works out. So got a little radio stuff going on this weekend. Looking forward to it. Great job there, Rod. Thanks for doing it, and I'll give it back to you. K5CFY.
Okay, Ray, hey, good to hear from you as always this morning. And yeah, it's an exciting weekend there with some submarine operations, the batfish and the cod. That's some exciting things there, and I'm going to try to listen for it down here, and maybe have some success. Who knows? I'm looking forward to making that attempt at least. Hey, Ray, we'll let you go there. You have a great day, and thanks for checking in with us. We're going to go to the most important check-in of the day. I had to say that. KHJAX, Miss Wendy, who I'll be having breakfast with here in probably another hour or so. Miss Wendy, I know you are back from the walk because Miss Lucy just walked in the room here. So, how are things with you this morning, Wendy?
Well, good morning there, Rod. And, yeah, we're back from our walk, and I actually gave Miss Lucy a scratch behind the ear for Ray there, and maybe Ray can give, Fred a scratch behind his ears for us. Anyway, we have 76 degrees and cloudy skies this morning. They're calling for a little chance of showers this afternoon, which isn't uncommon. Anyway, we're going to have a great day here, and hope everyone out there has a great day as well. And I'll turn it back to you, Rod. Thanks for giving me a call. This is KHJAX. Back to you.
Okay, Wendy. Hey, thanks for the update on the weather there. And again, I look forward to having breakfast with you in an hour or so here this morning. So thanks for checking in with me. And we are now going to go to Mr. Tom, our humor expert here. And Bill W.S., you'll be on deck. So, Tom, I'm going to hand it over to you, KA8MNT. How are things with you, and what's the humor for the day?
WHJAX, this is KA8MNT. Well, good morning, Rod, and everybody else that is here this morning. Well, the sun is up. The critters are starting to run around a little bit, but it's a little chilly out there because we've only got 42 degrees up here this morning, and we've got no wind, and there's been no rain again since midnight, and the barometer is sitting at 30.45. Today's high is supposed to be a whopping 62 degrees, sunny with a 2% chance of rain. So there we are. A nice chilly morning up here in Ohio, and but it's sunny out, so it's going to make it seem like it is warmer. Let's see, nothing really going on here today. I've got to go see my heart electrician today for a checkup to see how things are going there, and then Linda and I and my daughter are going to go partake of some lunch. So we're kind of looking forward to that, I think, a little bit. But other than that, that's about all we got going. So I'm going to grab a really quick nickel.
W8WKY.
KA8ONT back. You know, I got kicked out of the zoo one time, and I found out you're not allowed to feed the ducks to the alligators, apparently. So with that, I'm going to say 7-3 everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything over to the Thursday morning NCO WAJAX.
Okay, Tom. I always enjoy your humor, and we feed the ducks down here, I know, and but the alligators don't get them. But we got alligators around, but fortunately not in our ponds down here, right in our apartment complex. So they pretty much try to keep that under control, because I don't think I'd want to become a alligator lunch or dinner either. Not just the ducks, but anyway, you have a great day there, Tom, and say hello to Linda for us. Always good to hear you. Okay, we're going to move over now to Bill, our National Weather Service, N8WS. Bill, how are things with you this morning?
WAJAX in the group, N8WS. Good morning, Rod. Good morning, all in net. And thank you for picking up Gary's network. Everything is fine. No frost. That's a good thing. I still got some things in the garden. Hopefully we'll probably start taking care of them tonight. I picked most of the stuff, so don't have to worry too much about frost. Okay, let's see. Air quality index this morning's at 23. That's in the good range. I think the cold air is going to make it a little cleaner. My sunrise 7:33. My sunset 6:59. Length of day 11 hours 25 minutes. Solar flux indices this morning is at 120. Sunspot number 53. A is 11. K is 2. Geomagnetic field is quiet. No east skip predicted. Advance didn't sound too good this morning. I checked on 40 meters. Not much going on. Currently, the tropo could be between a 0 and a 3, depending on where you are in Ohio. Down around Cincinnati, it's probably, there's a little spot of 3 right down there. It looks like it's right on Cincinnati. And spaceweather.com. Geomagnetic storm watch canceled. A pair of slow-moving CMEs expected to hit Earth on October 7th and 8th either missed or their impacts were too weak to notice, which happens today. Whichever happens today, G1 Geomagnetic Storm Watch is canceled. And also, the Thelolian Web. that's from, what was the name of that oh, darn it. Star Trek. There we go. Readers of a certain age will remember the Thelolian Web. It appeared in 1968 episode of Star Trek. That's a very good article if you got time to read it. That effect actually exists. Currently, there's 5 sunspot groups on the sun. That's the lowest we've had in quite a while. Let's see here. 7-day forecast. I got 41 degrees right now. Humidity 93%. Wind speed calm. Barometer 3045. 2.39 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. Prediction for today is sunny with a high near 62. Calm winds becoming 5 to 7 miles an hour east. 5 to 7 miles an hour in the morning. Tomorrow is the day we got to watch. They're predicting 35 for a low overnight tonight. That's about it for me. Rod, everybody have a great rest of the week. W8JAX in the group, 7-3 everyone, N8WS.
Okay, Bill, hey, thanks for getting on the Barometer Net with me this morning and giving us that complete weather and space weather report. I always enjoy both, and we look forward to that every morning and hope to hear you again on tomorrow. I won't be, I have another obligation tomorrow morning, but anyway, Saturday morning, I'm sure I'll hear you give the space and weather report again. Thanks so much. Okay, that actually, I think, and I apologize if I left anybody out, I think that brings me to the bottom of my early bird list, but I'm looking on the blue screen. I do have NetLogger going on here, and I see a few folks that may be online currently, and one of them is Paul up in Maine. He's a pretty regular check-in. I'm going to make an attempt here to see if Paul is out there and can give us a few comments for the Barometer Net. KC1BQS. Paul, are you out there? Okay, well, I guess not. And perhaps, Paul, if you're listening out there and you want to check in with us, give us a call. And I see a few more people coming in on the blue screen here. And I'm going to go to KF8 CLO next. Mark, up in Middlefield. Do you have a copy there, Mark? And do you have any comments for the Barometer Net?
KF8CLO. I just was sitting here, and you said you're looking at the blue screen, so I figured I'd pop it in there and skip the line that's not there right now. But for the last week, it's been so long, you waited for an hour and a half, and then you get on, and you have your moment of fame for a couple minutes. But it's nice and cool this morning. It's 42 over in Teslin, where I'm sitting right now, mobile. So other than that, life is going pretty good. Everybody's having fun, and we're all living a dream. So 73s, and back to you, Rod. Stay warm in Florida.
What's going on here?
I can hear you.
Okay, we had a stuck key there. I apologize. I could not get in, or if I did, I don't know if anybody was hearing me. We had a stuck key there. So, but in any event, Mark, thank you for your comments there from Geauga, I think is where you're up in Middlefield area. And it's good to hear from you this morning. Thank you for checking in. And we are going to try now NHJKO, and of course that's Joe up in Willoughby. He's on the blue screen this morning, so hopefully Joe is up there. What comments do you have for the Barometer Net this morning, Joe?
Net control, this is NHJKO coming through. Net control, this is NHJKO. Somebody had a stuck key, but that's perfectly fine if I'm making it through. Good morning to everybody. It's 44 degrees up here, sunny and beautiful Willoughby, Ohio, and looking forward to a great day. Just taking care of odds and ends. So this way, the odds and ends takes care of the ends and odds. So with that, I will send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless. And 7-3. N8JKO back to Net Control.
Okay, very good there, Joe. I think I doubled with you. We have some stuck keying going on here this morning. Please, everyone on EchoLink or Allstar, please check to make sure you are not accidentally keying the system. So anyway, Joe, you have a great day, and I am going to try to bring up Paul from Maine here, KC1VQS. Paul, are you out there?
Yes, good morning, Rod. I'm here. I was here the first time, and my Allstar connection got dropped, and I'm not sure what's going on there. But anyway, we started the day out at 39 degrees, and since I've been listening to the net, it's gone up to 41, and the sun is out. We got some much-needed rain yesterday, but I think that's it for a while, maybe till next week. Just had to pop out for a little bit of walk to do a business and came back in, and that's when I heard my name being called the first time. So just got her straightened around, and she's keeping me pretty busy these days. So that's a good thing, good retirement companion to have here. And she gets me up by 5:30, so no sleeping in for me. But it's good to have the pup. So I'm really pleased with that. Yeah, we're going to be looking at just sitting back and listening to the net here to finish it out. And so I'll say 7-3 to everyone, and to you, Rod, with this talk with you this morning. So this is KC1VQS, back to net.
Okay, Paul. Hey, always good to hear from you and what's happening up there in Maine. And thanks for checking in with me this morning. You have a great day, and look forward to hearing you on future Barometer Nets. Finally, we're on the blue screen. I think I've gone through the list except for Mark, Northern Mark. I'm going to try to bring him online here this morning. And then we'll take another round of regular check-ins. KC8FQV, Northern Mark, are you out there?
All right, Rod, KCFQV. Yep, I came on, and yep. So, yeah, it got colder last night. I don't know why it was, but yeah, we got Hamfest coming up Sunday. The COD's coming, so there's activity at the COD up in Cleveland. Ashland has a Hamfest. Of course, the Maslin group's going to do theirs at the beginning of November. 42 degrees. I think this is probably the coldest we've been this year. This for the fall here coming. We did bring the plants in last night. But everything else is going decent. Yeah, I was looking at the Route 8 bridge project they're doing, their replacement. And I seen they got walls up. They got 3 lanes, well, I'm trying to think of what they're doing exactly there. I know that that bridge is going to do all of the work. Well, the other bridge gets taken down before they make it wider. It's supposed to be, I think, 3 lanes or 4 lanes wide when done, but it's going to be narrow lanes for a year while they tear the old bridge down, so the new one's got to carry everything. But I see they got the jersey or concrete barriers up across the bridge deck. I got 2 sets of them, and one set goes down about halfway across when it's going towards Perkins, gets wider at Perkins end of the bridge. So it's going to be an interesting traffic pattern right above Perkins going over the Marin Valley. That's going to be a real it's going to be an interesting thing. And the thing is, that site is so tight in there, there ain't no area to really build. Not like they did on the 480 bridge over the, I guess the Valley View. I don't know what valley that they call it up there, but we're Valley View's up in Cleveland. You know, they built a bridge right in the middle of the two bridges when they reworked the two have been there since 73. I remember when they were building that. Go down Rockside Road or Granger Hill Road, the one that they don't like trucks going down because there has been issues with trucks when they get to the bottom of the hill. and you don't want to know. Well, everyone probably does know what happened.
Gary, AA8CS, who I think will be back with us next week. So you only have to put up with me today. And with that, I'm ready to take some more check-ins. Again, please give me your call sign phonetically and alphabetically, slowly. I'll promise I'll give a long pause at the end of the check-in period to get everyone in, and I'll ask for those who I missed. All licensed amateurs are welcome. Please come now and let me know if you are short time or mobile.
Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Romeo, KE8, ZZR, here immobile.
Kilo Delta 8, Quebec Mark Papa, KE8, QMP, Thomas, Homestead Township, unaffordable.
W8WKY.
Please copy November 7, Victor Alpha November, N7 VAN, Van Mobile. I'll be in and out today, 73.
Rod. Hope I'm not in a collision again.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV Marty Mobile, in and out.
November 8, India, Yankee Alpha, N8IYA, Steve, 7 Hills.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8 VZA, Eric in Strongsville. In and out today, Rod, 7-3 all.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8HRF, Josh Mobile.
KB8LJ.
Okay, let me see if I have it. Okay, here's who I have. ZZR. I had Thomas. I think it's QFT. Thomas KD8 QFT. Is the call sign correct there, Thomas?
It is Kilo Delta 8 Quebec Mike Papa KD8 QMP.
Okay, very good. I got it that time. Quebec Mike Papa. Okay, sorry about that. I apologize. Next on my list here, I had VAN. I had AGW, NOV, IYA, VZA, HRF, and LJ. Who did I miss? Okay, hearing none, we will go up to KE8ZZR. How are you this morning, and what do you have for the Barometer Net?
Hey, good morning, Rod. This is KE8ZZR. Yeah, I'm just motoring northbound here on 77 through this construction between 21 and 271, heading to Solon for breakfast with some of my retired coworkers. So just thought I'd get in here and say hello, and I'll let you get back down the list. I know you got quite a list there, and I'm about to the end of my string because I'm going to drop into the valley here. So this is KE8ZZR clear.
Okay, very good, Harry. I see you're from the Wadsworth area. Thanks for checking in with me. I lived in Wadsworth for about 20 years until moving to Florida here last year. So you have a great day. Thanks for checking in with me this morning, and look forward to hearing you on future Barometer Nets. With that, we'll go to our next mobile that I have on the list here. That would be N7 VAN, and I think that's Brian from Akron. How are you this morning? Perhaps Brian was in and out. N7VAN. N7VAN. Are you out there? Okay, nothing heard. And Brian, if you need to check back in, if you are listening here and want to check back in, please do so. But thanks for checking in with me this morning. And we had KC8NOV, who was mobile but in and out. And the last mobile that I have circled here is Josh, W8HRF. Josh, how are you and the family this morning? And I'm excited for you on the COD event coming up this weekend. Over to you.
WHAX, WHHRF. Good morning, Rod. And all the Barometer netizens. Had a good beacon net last night. But yeah, no, we're excited for the COD event this weekend. I mentioned it on the beacon net last night. Mr. Ray pointed out that it is the Navy's 250th birthday this weekend, and it just so happens that that's when we scheduled our event. So that worked out quite well. That's why I keep seeing different museum ships on the air, like USS Missouri. So that's cool. Anyways, I forgot something, so I'm turning around and going home. Thankfully, I was only about 2 minutes out. I forgot my lunch yesterday. Betty wasn't awake to tell me, Dad, don't forget your lunch. Anyways, that's how today's going. But it will be good. It's a nice sunny day here, clear skies, and so looking forward to getting some stuff done at work and Can't believe it's Thursday already. But anyways, hoping to see a lot of folks at the COD. I think we already have 20 or so people signed up, so that is awesome. Looking forward to that. We'll be out there at noon. Bring a lawn chair, by the way, if you'll be there. Just so you have something to sit on. And sign-ups close on Friday, and bring a friend. All right, that's all I got, Rod. I'll catch you later. Thanks for picking me up. W8JAX, W8HRF, 73.
Okay, Josh. Hey, good luck there over the weekend. It sounds exciting. Lots of people that are going to be participating in the COD event. That's great. And, yeah, it's the 250th anniversary of the Navy this year. And, you know, us living down here in Jacksonville, this is a Navy town. I don't think I'm exaggerating that every other person that's down here in Jacksonville either is in the Navy, was in the Navy, or is a civilian working for the Navy. We have two naval stations down here, and one is an air station, Naval Air Station, Jacksonville, and we also have, right out at the coast there, we also have a port for another, it's called the Mayport Naval Station. But anyway, they're right here in Jacksonville. Okay, hey, thanks for checking in with me there, Josh. With that, I think I got all of the mobiles, and I don't think I had any short times on that list. If I missed anybody, I apologize. So, having said that, let's go to K8AGW. Dan Pops on the North Coast. I heard you in there this morning. How are things up in Avon? Beautiful Avon Lake.
Good morning, everybody, from K8AGW, and hey, we got a nice bright sunrise. The day is brightened up and cool, and yeah, we cracked the window open here last night. They got a little of that cool air from Avon Point there, and across the waters, and so Fran and I, we all slept well, and so we got a cool breeze all day yesterday, kind of pleasant, and sun was out and everything. Got a lot of chores, a lot of running around done, and so we slept well. So yeah, we finished off the coffee and sitting here enjoying the net. Everybody's sounding well, and so hopefully those that are under the weather will get up the weather and get feeling better, and hope everybody has a safe, terrific Thursday. Yep, stay well, stay safe, and give a light pat on the head there. Oh, I mean Lucy. Yeah, with that, 73, Rod, and thanks for taking that. You're doing a good job. I don't know if you're going to get the double nickel, but you'll be close. But thanks again, and hope folks have heard from Gary. I hope all's well with him on his vacation there in Daytona. With that, K8AGW, clear, and send him back to net control.
Okay, fine business there, Pops. Hey, thanks for checking in with me this morning, and it's always good to hear you on the radio here. And you say hello to Mama Fran for us. And with that, we'll clear with Pops N8AGW, and we are going to move over now to N8IYA. Steve, how are you this morning, and what comments do you have for the Barometer Net?
Good morning to you and the net. N8IYA here. As far as comments, not awfully much, except for right now we're at 45 degrees here in Seven Hills, and it's really chilly. I guess that's the best thing. I think I might have to put a sweater on. Just fell out of bed, so I come in and turn you guys on so I can kind of listen. I'm a monitor type person. I don't get on very much. I'm going to break the time. And now today I think I'm going to head out and do some errands. Outside of that, I don't live much of an exciting life. N8IYA, I'm back to the group and net control.
Okay, Steve. Hey, thanks for checking in with me this morning. I don't know that I've had you on a previous check-in list of mine, and although I'm just a fill-in, so I don't get on the air very often, but anyway, hey, you have a great day up there in Seven Hills, and we'll look forward to hearing you again on future Barometer Nets. All right, we are going down now to Chuck, KB8LJ. Chuck, how are you doing there, and how is your clear node working? I think it's been working pretty good for you lately. Over to you.
Okay, good morning, Rod, and everybody out there in the group. Clear node seems to be working pretty well. I've got it set up in a slightly unconventional way because technically it's more like a gateway than a repeater. It's a weird world because with the conventional way of using a clear node, you're transmitting into it from an HT, and then the clear node acts as a repeater to go on and connect to your Wi-Fi router. And I've got that part of it short-circuited so that it's actually a direct gateway through wired Ethernet into the router and on into the Internet. Kind of interesting. And I do want to thank you, Rod, for all of the time and effort you're putting in to keep everything going. It's greatly appreciated. One thing that I'm kind of thinking about in regard to the clear node is that it does have Ethernet capability along with Allstar capability. And I've got the Ethernet part of it pretty much programmed, but I'm not sure how in a stored node address it knows for sure when you want to transmit on Ethernet and when you want to do it on I'm losing my thought here, but we've got EchoLink. I think I said EtherLink when I meant EchoLink, but all in good time. I'll get it all figured out. So this is KB8LJ, back to net.
Okay, Chuck. Well, it's good to hear your clear node's working well. I know I've had mine for about 4 or 5 years now, and it just works. And EchoLink, I think, is what you're referring to. You mentioned Ethernet. Mine is Ethernet connected to the Internet so that I don't have any hiccups over Wi-Fi here in the apartment. I directly connect into the Internet through Ethernet to make a more reliable connection. But I think you were talking about EchoLink. Just an FYI, on the EchoLink, I think you need to open some ports up on your router to allow EchoLink to function. I do have those ports open. In fact, I have ports open both directions on Allstar and EchoLink, so folks can connect into me as well. And I put that behind a firewall so that it doesn't get into the rest of my network here in the rest of my Wi-Fi network. So I have it firewalled off so that anybody who can get into my nodes cannot get into anything else. So anyway, with that, hey, good to hear from you, Chuck. Glad to hear your node is working pretty well there for you, and look forward to hearing you on future nets. Okay, so seeing it's well past 8 o'clock, and I apologize if I overlooked anyone this morning. I think I'm at the bottom of my list, but I do make mistakes, and I apologize if I overlooked anybody. If I did, please check in again here. I am going to make this the last call. Anyone wanting to check into the net this morning, please come now with your phonetic call sign followed by your regular call sign, and please slowly for these old ears, and let me know if you're mobile or short time. Again, we're going to take this as the last call. Come now.
Kilo Delta 8, Quebec, Mike Papa, 88 QMP. Name is Thomas. I am in Olmsted Township.
November 8, Alpha Charlie Papa, Norway 8, America Charlie Papa, Chris, New London.
Okay, let me see if I have it. And Thomas, I totally apologize. QMP, you were on the last round, and I totally skipped over you. I apologize for that. You will be number one here on this relatively short list. The only other check-in I have is Chris. Man, it's been ages since we talked, Chris. N8ACP. I'll get to you shortly here. Who did I miss? I got to have a few more check-ins here. You got to get me to at least 42. Any additional check-ins? Final call.
Good morning. This is KB8LNK. Just walking past the mic. Can't really chat, but you can put me on the list for another number. Good morning.
W8WKY.
This is Alpha Bravo 8, Alpha Victor, AB8AZ. I'll be in and out.
Okay, I have picked up two in and outs there. Ron, KB8LNK, and I also picked up AB8AV. Thank you for checking in with me this morning. I have you on the list. All right, that should finish us out here. As soon as we go back up, we're going to start with Thomas, KD8QMP. Again, my apologies for skipping over you on the last round. It's all yours, Thomas.
QMP. Well, good morning, Rod, everybody on the net and all the listeners. And there is no apology needed. I couldn't do what you're doing. I had it goofed up in the first 30 seconds. But I'll tell you what, you're doing a great job, and thanks for handling the net today. Anyway, here it's 46 degrees and pretty cloudy skies where I'm at. That's about it weather-wise. And just a quick comment on the COD. I know there was a station there earlier involved. I had a good friend. He's passed now a few years. K8WLF, Fritz Heinrich. He was involved with the COD for a number of years. Good man and fellow ham, and he's a good friend. I miss him. But anyway, maybe they would remember.
him in the past there.
But that's it, and I'll turn it back to you. 73 to everybody. Have a great day. KD8QMP back to net control.
Okay, very good. Thank you for your check-in there, Thomas. I don't know that we have spoken before, and I'm so glad that you checked in with me this morning. And I hope to hear you on future Barometer Nets. And so you have a great day, and hope to, like I said, hope to hear you again soon. With that, we are going to go to Chris, N8 ACP. Chris, it's been a long, long time since I've heard you on the net here. How are things with you?
Good morning to you, Rod, and also, of course, to Wendy and Lucy. Hopefully she's still with you guys. And like you, Rod, I moved recently. I moved about an hour and 5 minutes west of Akron, Ohio, almost directly dead west, to the west side of New London. So things are good here. We got a nice house, 3-bay, 4-bay garage, a little lake in the back, and a fishing cabin. So it's good to be out here in the country. And it's chilly this morning. I may have to the wood burner tonight. I think we may get a frost warning tonight. We'll see what happens. So gearing up for the CQ Worldwide Single Sideband Contest at the end of this month. So getting my antennas back up. And I'm just talking to you on a copper J pole that's area repeater up on the first story back porch. So lots of kitty cats around here, so I've got some new friends because anytime I grill chicken out, they demolish the bones for me. So good to everybody out there. My former neighbor Joe there, maybe 8AV if he's still listening, and also Ron in Norville, say hello to him. So that's all I've got. Now I'm going to forget your call sign. K8 W8 JAX KAJX. I'm sorry, you know your call sign. Good to hear your voice. From November 8 Alpha Charlie Papa.
Okay, Chris. Hey, it was really good to hear from you as well. It's been a long, long time, and boy, I'm excited for you there. Your new home out west of Akron. That sounds like a very nice place. A pond and all in your backyard. Now it don't get much better than that. So anyway, you have a great day there, Chris, and hope to hear you again soon on the Barometer Net. All right, let's see. Did I miss anybody? Like I said, Ron LNK was in and out, and Joe AV from Norton was in and out as well. So that brings us to the bottom of the last call list, so let's go to our closer, Carrie, W8CTM in Portage Lakes. Carrie, how are you doing this morning? And help me close out this net. You will be number 43.
Good morning, Rod, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. It's a beautiful morning out here, a little chilly. What do I have? 46 degrees now, but at least it's warming up, and I think we're going to get up in the 60s today, so it won't be too bad. Anyway, Rod, done a fabulous job today, just like you did last week, and every time you run the net, you do a fabulous job, and we didn't get to quite the numbers we got last week, but that's the way it works. Some days you get a lot of check-ins, and the other days you get a lot of check-ins, but not a lot. Anyway, I really don't have anything this morning. I do want to ask everybody to stay safe and stay healthy and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do there and puts a smile on your face and somebody else's for sure. So with that, I'll just say 73. This is W8CTM, Carrie at Portage Lakes. Everybody have a terrific Thursday, and hopefully the rest of the week and the weekend goes well for everybody. Looks like it's going to be pretty nice fall weather, so we'll take advantage of that. So with that, we'll turn it back to W8JAX, and Rod, you can wrap it up here. And again, fine job, everybody. You done good. You always do good. So with that, 73, and over to you, Rod, to wrap it up. Everybody have a great, thoroughly terrific Thursday out there, and we'll do it again tomorrow morning. 73 all, and over to you, Rod.
Okay, hey, thanks, Carrie, for being our daily closer of the Barometer Net. The net would never be complete without you closing your closing comments there. And, with that, I'd like to thank all my check-ins this morning. Yeah, we were about 10 shy of what we had last week. I had 53 when I subbed last Thursday, and today we have 43. Oh, well, that's the way it goes. And one thing I always find... Carrie, is I keep both a paper log and I am also on NetLogger, and sometimes I mess up, and when I review my paper log, I actually forgot to put a few call signs into NetLogger. So usually I add about 2 or 3 before I close out NetLogger, so maybe we're closer to 45 or 46. Anyway, it doesn't matter one way or the other, but... Yes, today I was subbing for Gary, AA8CS, who is in Florida, just a little bit south of me here, and I wish him safe travels home. I'm not sure when he is headed home, but I think he'll be on the net next Thursday. And I had a great time, and I want to thank Gary and Nick for giving me this opportunity to serve Sarah. With me now living in Florida, I have limited ability, really, to contribute to club activities, but being an NC fill-in when asked gives me a little bit of a way to serve this great organization. Tomorrow your sub will be Andy, AB8MO. He will be doing the subbing for Vacationing Gary. And I am not on the schedule at this point yet, but I hope to be on the schedule sometime in the near future so I can do this again. I really enjoy it. Let me break for time.
W8WKY.
The Barometer Net tradition goes back over 35 years when a local group of amateurs got together in the mornings to compare weather station data as reported by their new weather gear. Many have contributed in making this net the morning staple for the area that it has become, including Garlock, K8BYR, Dorothy, WBHATW, Tom, K8DSD, and of course Ron, the Iron Man, KD8CDS. Ron ran this net himself Monday through Saturday for many years, and actually that's when I began first checking in some 7 years ago on my daily commute from Wadsworth to Akron. I checked in with Ron and really enjoyed those times on the Barometer Net. We owe a debt of gratitude to these folks who started the net and to our current NCOs for continuing the net. And over the years, the Barometer Net has grown into be a morning staple for local hams to stay in contact, share real-time traffic and travel info and local announcements. And it's more than just local these days. But remember, it is your participation that makes this net the success that it continues to be. And for that, I thank you. This is the W8WKY repeater on 147 Mark 39 megahertz in Doylestown, Ohio. My name is Rod. My call sign is W8JAX. And I return this repeater back to regular amateur radio use at 8:46 a.m. 73, y'all. I'm headed to breakfast.
Rod, and yeah, don't forget the meeting is next Thursday. A week from today will be the Silvercreek meeting at the Eagles in Wadsworth. Yeah, tonight is the Woosters group meeting out there in Woosters. I don't know exactly where. I know EOC, I believe. But Woosters tonight, and next week is the Sarah meeting at the Eagles, so KCFQV. And they'll be before that Castawass front just down the street, the Mexican one. So, yeah, I'm sure Gary's going to be back for that, I would think. But if not, there's good, it's in good hands with the Vice President and everything, so KCFQV.
Okay, Mark, hey, thanks for that update. Appreciate that. You have a great day. 73, all. WHJAX is clear.
KJ5 LCO 35 EPA. KJ5 LCO W5 EPA. W5 EPA clear.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth.